Carl, let's start with Joe. Obviously, it's confirmed this morning. A massive move for him. How wrapped are you for his move?
Yeah, it's. I don't think it could be any better for Joe. So happy for him. The work that he's done to get him to this point, to give himself this opportunity to go to such a big club. It's credit to himself, and as I said, the work that he's been doing the last 3.5 years since he's come back to the club has been outstanding. He's shown to all our young players at the club, if you're prepared to do the right things and work hard and focus on yourself, on getting the best out of yourself, the rewards will come. So we're very happy for Joe.
And obviously, with Stephen going out in the last couple of weeks, how much of a boost, I guess, is that to say how good Eugene Galekovic has been in his development?
Yeah, look, we've been very fortunate that Eugene is, at a very high level goalkeeper coach. He was a very high level goalkeeper as well, so his experiences that he's passed on to our young goalkeepers has been invaluable. And so now, Eugene's working on the next couple of young goalkeepers that are coming through, so hopefully we can get a couple more coming through like we've had over the last few years. But and you can see, since James has come into the team the last few weeks, that he hasn't missed a step either.
Pretty handy having Delhi there available. Obviously lost his spot to Joe, but how pleasing is it for you to be able to put him straight back in and have that guy available?
Yeah, we've been very fortunate. We took that risk 3 years ago to bring two young goalkeepers in and let them fight it out for the number one position. And credit to both James and Joe. They worked extremely hard together and pushed each other over this whole course. So James should take a little bit of that credit as well for pushing Joe to the level that he's got to. So now it's James's turn. And hopefully, James keeps going on this trajectory that he's been on the last few weeks.
I assume that the club would have liked to have Joe loaned back. What does it say about how good he is that Aston Villa have presumably said, right, we want him right away?
Yeah, look, I think Joe has been very sensible with his career pathway. There was a lot of talk of him going in last off season, but he's been true to his word and said that he would stay and work hard here until the right opportunity came, and this right opportunity came. I don't think there's a better opportunity for him, and it's a great path for him to go and work under such a great goalkeeper that's already at Villa, so that will challenge him to rise his game to that next level.
Now, in terms of incomings, obviously announced today that Stephen Moult's come in. How big of a boost is it to finally get someone coming in the other direction?
Yeah, look, it's something the squad needs. We needed to bring someone of the calibre of Stefan into the group. So we're very happy, not just with the calibre on the pitch, but off the pitch, his leadership. So it's going to be a great boost to the squad, and it's something that we've needed, especially over the last few weeks.
Did it just come to a time? Obviously, he's been training with the group for a while. Did it just come to a point where it was, all right, we've seen enough? Had he seen enough of the team, or how did that get resolved?
Yeah, look, Steph's been training with us for a while, and we've known what Steph's intentions have been for the whole time, and we've been patient with Stefan to give him that opportunity to, he still had those aspirations to stay in Asia, and so at this point in time, we had to make a stance and say, look, he needed to make a commitment to us, and he has. So look, we're looking forward to him adding some quality to our team for the rest of the season.
What about outside of him? Is there any discussions going on to get any other players in?
Yeah, look, we're always looking, and we're in some discussions with 2 or 3 other players. But football can be strange at times. Sometimes you can't find anyone, and then all of a sudden you've got 3 or 4 players. So look, we're still working with our football director and the staff at the club to try and find someone else to bring in.
How difficult has it been for you with this group, having Joe's the 6th player this season? It's quite a lot of your core group to go mid-season and not being able to bring players in as quickly as you'd like.
Yeah, look, it's not about that not being able to bring players in. It's about finding the right players that will come in and fit in with our style of play and with the culture that we've got in the dressing room as well. So it's not easy to find players that in our price range as well to bring into the club. But we've got people looking extremely hard, working extremely hard on it, and at the moment we're still trying to find a couple more players to bring in.
Why has it been so difficult for you guys to attract players? Obviously, like you say, you're trying to find the right character, but the money did come through for Goodman late in the window, and I know at that time you said, look, we want to look towards January. Why is it so much harder for Adelaide United to attract players than other clubs in the A-League?
I suppose at the end of the day, we're a club that sticks to a certain budget, and we also have belief in players that we bring in. They've got to add quality to the group. We've got a lot of young players here that we've got to be mindful as well that we're not blocking their pathways as well. So it's a balancing act. It's a difficult one at times, but we're still looking to strengthen the squad.
Speaking of young players coming through, obviously Ansel and Bar are still out. Panna training with the group today. Is there a chance to make his first start?
Yes, Panna's coming into the squad for this weekend. As you said, we've missing a couple of central defenders through injury, and Popper moving on as well. So Panna has been training exceptionally well since he'd come back from his long-term injury. So there's an opportunity for him to maybe get some game minutes tomorrow.
Is one that we haven't really seen we haven't seen it all at an A-League level. For people that haven't seen him in the NPL, what can they expect from him?
Yeah, look, Panna's as a ball-playing central defender. So he suits the style of play that we play. He likes to make those passes through the midfield, through the line. So he's someone that we've been working a long time with. He's been with the senior group now for 18 months, working with us. So we know exactly what we're going to get from Panna. So hopefully, if he gets an opportunity tomorrow, that he does well.
And just one more on Stefan from me. What kind of impact do you expect him to have? Do you think it'll be a seamless transition back into the team? And obviously he's been the former skipper. He's now deputy to Ryan Kiddo, and he scored double-figure goals before. Are you expecting that same input?
Yes, most definitely. That's why we're bringing him in. Stefan is a fighter. And he'll bring that aggression that we're sort of missing a little bit in the middle of the park, and he makes those great late runs into the box and scores goals. So we're looking for all those things from Stefan, and hopefully he can add that more goals to our team.
Just with players going out as well, how obviously I'm sure you feel a sense of pride when you see a player that you've blooded into the team go on, but at what point is it hard to not be selfish and go, well, I wish we still had a better team today?
Yeah, look, it's it's just not pride from our club. It should be pride from everyone in South Australia that's had involvement in all these young players. They all start at junior clubs, so it's something that we've done quite well over the last 3 or 4 years, and before that as well. And it's something that we're going to keep pushing. It's important that we provide that platform for young players to use the club as an opportunity to reach their dreams.
Do you think Joe's the obvious choice to be the next full-time Socceroos goalkeeper?
Look, if he keeps going on the path that he's going on, yes, I think he's already shown signs that he's close to taking over from Matty Ryan, but Matty Ryan's still got many years left in him, so Joe's still got a lot of work to do to be able to take that mantle from him.
How quickly has this transfer developed? Did you know when he went off to the Asian Cup that there was a chance he might not get him back?
No, it's come maybe the last week and a half, 2 weeks. As I said, Joe's had opportunities to go to other clubs, but it was never the right opportunity for him. And then this one sort of come from nowhere about a week and a half ago, and it was pretty simple once the discussions got open that it was the right move for Joe.